to 5 at one point there early in the second half, and then it seemed like the defensive intensity picked up down the stretch and y'all pulled away. What did you do in that last 10 minutes or so to get the separation in the end?
Yeah, for a little bit it felt like we were just trading buckets, and that's not something we practice, so we just had to settle in and guard the ball really chest in front, and then fix each other up. If, say, we got beat, just help the next man up and then secure the rebound. So.
Sorry, go ahead, Mike. You were going to add.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I feel like around that same time, I heard a clipboard hit the floor in the huddle. What did Coach say around that point in the game?
He just expects better from us, and we expect better from ourselves as well. So it was really just emotion at the time. We didn't take it negatively, and that really was the surge we needed, and the sign we needed to really just look back in for the next media, and that's what we did. So we always trust coaches' emotions and however the game goes. So we just kept playing hard and just kept it going to the next media.
Mike, how good did it feel to just get back out there, back on the court after a little bit of a time off?
No, it felt great to be back in the Siegel Center for sure. I was looking forward to playing with these guys as well. And I feel like we definitely responded really well, actually, from last Sunday. So I'm definitely excited for our first game in the season upcoming. I just hope that we continue to grow as a team and keep getting better, keep getting sharper. And yeah.
Mike and Brandon, how big is Jadrian's experience, maturity for this group collectively? Is he kind of one of the glue guys and connectors for y'all, is what Phil called him?
Yeah, for sure. He definitely, his input is definitely well respected, and his voice is loud, and that's what we need for our team. The way he encourages us, helps us out, give us pointers, tell us what we're doing right and wrong, is definitely positive for the team, and it's a blessing to have him on the team.
Yeah, two guys, Jadrian and then Barry Evans, accounting for half the total rebounds. Was there anything Coach said about just like team rebounding, or like the rebounding or just overall?
I just think that as a team, you don't never want to give a team second chance rebounds. 44 did a great job on the glass. Number 20 did a great job on the glass. We just had to fix that up. Even when we went on our stretch, we had stopped some of them second chance points. That's when we ended up going on our run, and that's one of the big things Coach was upset about with us too.
Mm-hmm.
And that energy right there, that's what we needed. He had fired us back up, you know what I'm saying? Because we're not making our box outs, not being physical, letting them outdo us, so we can't get punked out there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really what he was trying to get up out of us. So yeah.
Jadrian, there's a good mix of experience in youth on this team, but definitely a lot of new faces, a lot of youth. You're a guy with a ton of experience. How have you used that to help all these young guys? And your guys played some very high level basketball. What have you said to the young guys to help get them to where they need to be faster?
Well, coming here, it was just great experience, great time. I knew coming in we're gonna have a younger team, things like that. But like guys like Brandon, Mike Bell, their experience of winning, like that's just the biggest part of it all. So we got some winners on the team, and then we got some guys who don't have much experience. But them being around that winning culture last year, me coming in from a winning culture, I think that helps a lot. Like we all going out there and busting our butt every day in practice, you know what I'm saying? So now we just have to get some experience together. Even some of these guys, you're gonna see a lot of guys come along, even mid-year, later in the year, that just need some experience right now, you know what I'm saying? And that's really like, you don't get that from practice. You get those from going through these wars that we're going through, and you're gonna see a lot of guys come through and pull through once they get some more experience.
I was going to say, a consistent thing for you three was just energy throughout the whole night. Like you guys brought it of just observing the game. So it's no coincidence that you three are back here. What did the coach say to the team in terms of just everybody sort of matching y'all's energy? Did he say pick it up or anything like that?
I feel like it was just really just for the whole team. He just expects that same energy from every one of us, because we've showed that this whole summer. He was talking about any one of us. It could be any of our nights. Any one of us could get off, get hot, be that energy guy. So it was really just for the whole team to just pick her up. And yeah, as I said, it could be anyone's night for real.
We got 10 guys out there, man. You better play hard, or somebody else gonna come in and play hard. So that should be that's one of our main focuses right there.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon and Mike, y'all were on a team loaded with senior shooters last year. Tyrell Ward seems like he could be a guy who could kind of step into that role this year. Just your thoughts on him and what he can bring to this team. And he's another dude with experience and the ability to shoot. What do you think he can really add to the squad?
Yeah, his versatility, his length is definitely going to help us out the way he spaces the floor and can run in transition. He's a great player, and we're going to need him. So I think he had a great night out there. He made some shots. He got out in transition. So that's what we need from him and more. So.
Sorry,
20-3 in fast break points. Did you guys feel like you were at your best when you were able to get out and run? And how are you guys doing just collectively adjusting to the pace that Phil wants you all to play at?
I think that the pace, they played at that pace a lot last year, and we're still figuring it out too, the pace, and just getting connected with each other, you know what I'm saying? None of us, this is our first game really playing together, second game playing together, so we got a lot of kinks and stuff to work out, but as you see tonight, we're starting to get it, starting to share the ball more, trust each other more offensively and defensively, something the coach was talking about, was just trusting one another, and as you guys can see, it worked tonight, and we got to execute some stuff off of it.
Jadron, you mentioned 10 guys, 11 guys hit the floor tonight, and there are so many. What is the hardest part about figuring out all these new pieces? All of a sudden, this is the NIL era we live in, where these teams are so different. What is the hardest thing about that, and sort of figuring out how to click?
Figuring out how to click, with this NIL stuff, that's every team is going to have 4, 5, 6 new guys, but Coach is doing a good job of bringing us all together. We do a lot of good stuff off the court, chemistry. We all go get some food together. And I think that's a big thing. We like one another. And then in practice, we get at one another. And Brandon might get on me and be like, come on, I need some more out of you, bro. And, what I'm saying, I'm going to respond in a way of like, I got you, bro. Because we're all new. We're all trying to figure it out. And I know it's coming from a place of like, generous. What's the best for our team. But, shoot, if you don't play hard on this team, then you might not get back in that game. So that's motivation.
Yeah.
But Brandon, how hard is it to figure out on the court what everyone does and how to just play with so many new faces?
Yeah, we've been learning all year. So this is our second time to see a different jersey on the other side. So we're just trying to fill each other out. Like we guard each other in practice every day. So we kind of know what each other are finna do. So we're getting a chance to see it against some other faces. But we know each other's game. We're learning. We're still learning at the end of the day too. But it's coming along really well.
Do one more for the players.
Mike, what's the biggest thing y'all learned from the game at Villanova, taking that game into this one?
Definitely that first 4 minutes, for real, especially being at home, that first 4 minutes really definitely matters and sets the tone. And we have a lot of energy guys on our team, so us coming out with no energy like last week was definitely not like us. So really, like as soon as we come out with energy, everyone follows, and just follows everyone else's lead, and it just brings us out of our shell, and just like helps us to compete and make those extra efforts that we definitely saw tonight. So